I love you, Rebecca. I think I have feelings for you.
I love you too, Jude. I think I also have feelings for you.
Days passed slowly in the village. Jude no longer had the strength to walk properly at the workshop. His heart ached for Emily, and every sound reminded him of her cries. Yet through the gloom, there was one bright presence, Rebecca. She had been constantly by his side, helping him eat, keeping him company, and encouraging him when the world seemed too cruel. One afternoon, while the sun dipped low, casting long shadows across the village, Jude sat on a wooden bench outside the workshop. Rebecca brought him a small bowl of porridge. "You need to eat," she said softly, placing it in front of him. Her hands trembled slightly, not from fear, but from the worry that weighed on her heart. Jude looked at her. Something in the way her eyes met his, so full of compassion and quiet strength, struck him deeply. You've done so much for me, Rebecca," he said, his voice shaking. I don't know how I can ever thank you enough." Rebecca smiled faintly, looking down at the bowl. "You don't have to thank me. Emily is your love, but you also need someone to care for you here. I can't stand seeing you like this." Jude's chest tightened. He had always thought his heart belonged entirely to Emily, yet something in Rebecca's gentle care made him feel safe, even alive. "Rebecca," he began slowly, hesitant. "I know this sounds strange, but lately, I feel something more than just friendship." Rebecca's heart skipped a beat. She dropped her eyes to the ground. "Jude, I felt it too. But your heart belongs to Emily." "I don't know anymore," Jude admitted, his voice low. "I'm torn. My heart cries for Emily every day. But when I look at you, I feel hope. I feel strength. I don't want to lose you too." Rebecca moved closer, gently taking his hand. "You won't lose me," she whispered. "I'm here. I'll stand with you, no matter what happens with Emily." In that moment, Jude felt a strange warmth spread through him. A tiny spark of love began to grow, a love born not from passion, but from loyalty, trust, and the quiet moment of care that Rebecca had given him. He squeezed her hand gently. "Thank you, Rebecca, for everything. I think I'm starting to see that even in this pain, there can be something beautiful." Rebecca smiled through tears. "We'll survive this together, Jude. And one day, we'll find happiness. Somehow." As the sun dipped completely behind the hills, casting a golden glow over the village, Jude and Rebecca sat quietly together. For the first time since Emily had been taken, Jude felt a fragile sense of hope. Yet deep in his heart, he knew he can't fight Chief Raymond and bring back Emily, because he is poor. Rebecca's presence was comfort. But the fight to save Emily, the love that had once been his word, was a promise he must fulfill. Weeks turned into months in the mansion, and Emily's world had become a nightmare. Each day brought new suffering. The once beautiful clothes and soft beds did little to comfort her heart or her body. Chief Raymond's temper had grown even worse. "You have been here for months," he shouted one morning, pacing the room like a predator. "And still no child. Are you trying to shame me like my other wives?" Emily lowered her eyes, trembling. I am trying my best, sir." "You are trying your best," he bellowed. Do you know how much I suffered for this child? Do you know how long my other wives failed me? And now you, a village girl, are failing me too." He grabbed her roughly by the arm and dragged her to the grand mirror. "Look at yourself," he yelled. "Do you think a child will come from someone like you? Useless girl." Emily collapsed onto the floor, gasping for air. Tears rolled freely down her cheeks. "Please. I am not barren. Please. Give me time." The first wife appeared at the door, smirking cruelly. "It seems your luck is like ours. You won't give him a child either, little sister." The second wife laughed softly. "Village girl. You are not ready for this life." The third wife rolled her eyes. "Even the servants can see that he is impossible to please." The fourth wife remained quiet, but her eyes showed pity for Emily. Chief Raymond turned back to Emily, his face dark with rage. "I have married you for a son, and I will not wait forever. If you fail me, you will regret it. Do you understand?" "Yes, sir," Emily whispered, shaking violently. Days passed, and Emily's routine became unbearable. She was woken at dawn to clean the vast mansion, scrub floors until her fingers cracked, wash clothes by hand, and cook meals that Chief Raymond often threw at her angrily for being cold or salty. Every night, she was forced to spend time with him, cruel, demanding, relentless. She tried to stay strong, but the months of abuse and humiliation began to take their toll. When she finally confided in the fourth wife, the woman shook her head. "No one escapes easily. The moment you fail to satisfy him, he will punish you more. And the longer you stay without giving him a child, the worse it will get." Emily fell to her knees and wept. "God, why did this happen to me? I only wanted love. I only wanted a life with Jude." Even at the grand mansion, surrounded by wealth and luxury, Emily felt more trapped than ever. She realized that her beauty, which had once seemed like a blessing, had become a curse, the very reason she had been taken from her home, her family, and her true love. Yet deep inside, her heart still whispered Jude's name, and with it came the faintest glimmer of hope. Somewhere far away, he was alive, and she knew, somehow, that he would not give up on her.